management, we have seen that management is goal oriented. Okay, here the nature of management is a goal oriented. Already we have seen. Then the management integrates human, physical, and financial resources. Management is continuous. Management is all pervasive. Management is a group activity. Principles are dynamic in nature. The management principles are relative, not absolute. And management is a science, art, and profession. Management is a decision making. So we have seen until here, and we have discussed here. So the next one is management as a process. Okay, management as a process. So when considering management as a process, management refers to a series of interrelated functions. Interrelated function means all the relations are interconnected. All the things what are taking place in the organization, in the universities, in the company point of view. Okay, different sectors, whether it is a small, medium, or large, different organizations are there. Okay, so already I said in the yesterday class that management is everywhere. So here the management or the process completely they are interrelated. We call it as an interrelated function, and it is a process by which management creates, operates, and directs purposive organization through systematic, coordinated, and cooperative human efforts. So here human efforts should be coordinated and cooperative. Okay, when a proper coordination and cooperation is there from one human being to another human being, okay, the system, the activity which is taking place, it will definitely succeed. And what is our intention? We are going to reach our intention through a systematic manner. So when this management is involved, okay, everything will follow in a systematic manner only. So according to George R. Terry, management is distinct process consisting of planning, organizing, activating, and performed to determine and accomplish stated objective by the use of human beings and other resources. Okay, so here management is a distinct process. It consists here already. We have seen that planning. Planning means what? Anybody? What is plan? See, in our daily life, always we will discuss regarding plan. What is plan? Anybody? Plan means what? What is plan? If you want to do any work, ఏదైనా పని చేయాలనుకుంటే మనం ఒక మంచి ప్రణాళిక కావాలంటాం. ప్రణాళిక అంటే ఏమిటి అసలు? What is plan? Yes, Swati చెప్పండి. What is plan? Nobody is responding. So here plan is nothing but thinking in advance. Okay, you have to think the situation already you are going to face that situation. Okay, you feel that you have faced that situation. So how you will plan? Thinking in advance or thinking before doing what to do, why to do, how to do, by whom this work should be done. Okay, so this is we call as a planning. Then again, if plan is done, you go for organizing. Execution of that planning is important here. Organizing that plan and activating the plan, then controlling also important. Sometimes the most powers are given to the person who involved in this type of planning. Then immediately what happens? The controlling also one of the important function. And these planning, organizing, activating, controlling, they perform to determine and accomplish stated objectives by the use of human beings and other resources. Other resources means here material, money. Okay, other resources here in organization point of view, with the help of a human being only, we are going to produce the product. Then here Nowadays, day by day, technology is growing here. Okay. See, with the help of machines, with the help of machinery, which product what is our intended product, what is our objective product, that product should be coming into the shape. Okay. So here they are managing the human beings as well as the other resources also. As a process, management consists of three aspects. Okay. These three aspects we are going to see. So the George R. Terry says that management is distinct process consisting of planning, organizing, activating and controlling, perform to determine and accomplish the stated objective. Okay, accomplish the stated objective. Then here, the management process consists of three aspects. They are here. Management is social process. Okay, management is social process. Since the human factor is most important among the other factors, management is concerned with the developing relationship among people. It is the duty of management to make interaction between people productive and useful for obtaining organizational goals. Okay, organization goals. So first thing is here, management is a social process. Why I am saying that management is social process means in the society, okay, to develop a relationship between the people, between the different human beings, the management will help a lot. So it is a duty of management to make interaction between the people. Okay, there is a interaction. Interaction is nothing but there is a communication. There is no communication gap. Okay, without any communication gap, always each and everyone they will be coordinated and cooperated. Okay, to accomplish the stated predetermined organization goal as well as stated predetermined objectives. Since that is the reason only this management is called as a social process. Why? Because with the help of management only, all these individual they will create a interrelationship between them, as well as they will always they communicate regarding their objective. They never forget the objective. What is their objective? Okay, they are focusing on that objective. So it's a group activity also we can say. It's a group activity. So here each and every personality they are managing. So here the management plays a important role in social process. Then management is an integrating process. Integrating means what is integrating? Anybody? What is integrating? Anyone? What is integrating? See, some of them are sending important questions also. See, meanwhile, at the 11:20, okay, 11:20 to 11:30, I will give the important questions also. Don't worry. So till 11:30, just you listen the class. If you there till 11:30 in the class, then I will provide the important question. Otherwise, I will not provide the important questions. Okay. So listen here. Management is an integrated process. Management undertakes the job of bringing together human, physical, and financial resources. Okay, this is called as bringing together. See, the word is saying that bringing together. Management ఏం చేస్తుంది అందరినీ మనుషులను కావచ్చు, ఫిజికల్ యాక్టివిటీ కావచ్చు, ఫైనాన్షియల్ రిసోర్సెస్ డబ్బు కావచ్చు, అవన్నీ ఒక చోటుకు తీసుకొస్తాం. ఒక చోటుకు తీసుకునే ప్రాసెస్ నే ఇంటిగ్రేటెడ్ ప్రాసెస్ అంటాం. ఓకే, సో yes, so has to achieve the end organizational purpose. Therefore, it is an important function to bring harmony between various factors. Between the various factors, it will create a harmony. Harmony is nothing but a good relationship. So here management is an integrated process. Integrated means here all the raw material, main material, machine, all things are integrated in one place and they are going to fulfill their organizational purpose. The next one here, management is a continuous process. Yes, it is a continuous process. As a never, it's a never ending process. Management is a never ending process. Management is kind of concerned with constantly identifying the problems and solving them by adequate steps. Okay, identifying the problem. What problem you are going to face while you are doing this type of work. So that problems will be identified by the management and immediately it will be solved with adequate steps. There are some proper steps are there. So we call it as a management is a ongoing process also. Management is a ongoing process also. So you observe these diagrams. See, planning, organizing, directing, and controlling management process here. So first of all, before you are going to engage any work, you are going to start any work. First of all, what is required? A perfect planning is required. Okay, a perfect planning is required here. Plan is a nothing but thinking in advance, thinking before doing what to do, why to do, and how to do that concerned work. Then next, after planning is completed, immediately the plan is written on a paper. First, what you have to do? You have to plan should be written on a paper, and the plan should be assigned to the team members. Immediately, what you have to do? You have to go for organizing that work. Organizing means, see, the responsibilities, duties should be given to these team members, dividing the people and dividing the task, dividing the plan into short range plans. And immediately, what happens here? Simply, what you're going to do? You are going to achieve the basic need, the basic objective. So, in this way, you have to organize. After organizing is completed, you give directions to them. Directing is important, a proper direction. Okay, improper direction, if you give to them, then immediately what happens? There's a chance of getting a negative result. If you guide them in a proper way, because as I said, if you direct in a proper way, then immediately they are going to get a fruitful results. Okay. Then here planning is always looking forward direction, organizing the films, then directing for function gives the direction. The next, the controlling is always controlling these three factors, these three process or three functions here. Okay. So this is the process of management. Here, if you have any doubt in the process of management, you can ask the doubt also. So, yes, anybody have any doubt regarding the management process? Wait a minute, I will come in 20 seconds. Doubt? See, most of them asking important questions only, but then nobody is asking any doubts. Yes, if you have any doubt, please ask the doubts also.
క్లియర్ సార్ నెక్స్ట్ కంటిన్యూ చేయండి.
Okay, wait. Let us continue. Wait. Okay, no doubts. So wait. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. I will take your attendance. And I will share the screen for you. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so management as a process we have completed. So here some multiple choice questions also there, true or false. So yes. So I will ask these questions for you. So only two questions are there. You please answer. See, explain management has a continuous process. Management refers to a series of A, interrelated function, independent functions, related functions, none of the above. What is the answer? Anybody?
I think related functions, sir.
Related function, sir.
Related, interrelated.
Related.
No, it is interrelated.
Interrelated.
Yes, A is the answer. Interrelated. Just now we have seen here interrelated function. See, I will show you.
Interrelated.
Yes, okay.
Okay, sir.
Interrelated function. Okay, don't forget. Interrelation means there's a relationship between different different activities here. So the next here, management is a distinct process consisting of planning, organizing, activating, and controlling, performed to determine and accomplish stated objective by the use of human beings and other resources. A. George R. Terry, Poons H. Peter F. Drucker, none of the above. Yes, what is the
A1,
answer?
sir.
A.
A1.
Okay.
George.
Yes, George R. Terry. Okay,
R. Terry.
so why we are checking this progress means here? See, for you, for 25 marks, I think you have these multiple choice questions also there for you. Choose the correct answers or match the following, or multiple choice questions also there for degree level students. Okay, don't forget. That is the reason only. After ending one topic, I am asking some questions. Okay, so the next one, management as a science and an art. Okay, management as a science and art here. So management is a wide concept which is not restricted to limited to region, but plays an important role in our daily life. Okay, it is not restricted to only few subjects. It is completely diversified into different relations here, and the management subject always playing a important role in our daily life. It begins with the self arrangements and serves as a mixture of planning, organizing, controlling, directing, as well as coordinating. See, it's a mixing all these functions. They are planning, organizing, controlling, directing, as well as coordinating. So it involves both science and an art, which stands clear among them with several strong constituents. Okay, it involves both science as well as art, which stands clear among them with several strong constants. The next, management as a science. So here, see, wait a minute. Yes, management as a science. Management continues as a science in experience, which is accurate, scientific, as well as correct arrangements, processing, as comprehended as well as digested. Many custodians will acquire a favorable control of assured quantitative mechanism by encompassing them. Okay, encompassing financial as well as geometric documentation along with the below scientific as well research and checked as constants, which is similar as communal stimulation along with the conscious consequences of contradictory incentive systems based on operation of no uniform assignments. In extension, it may additionally describe a science which depends on additional enclosed establishment of truisms, which for time being approximated as outclass behaviors with their emphasis on calculation as well as explanation of assessment against context along with the regions. It believes that management describes as science since it consists related balance as well as accounted operations. See, in the science department here, and science discipline, management plays a vital role regarding the arrangement of financial aspects and here communal stimulation and uniform assignments. Okay, then each and everything should be explained in detail, and it believes that management describes a science since it consists relevantly a balance as well as accounted operations. Okay, balance and accounted operations will be there in the science regarding management involvement. Then here in acquisition, it endures science since of the measure to which caretakers are agreeable to invest in acquisition of information. See, acquiring information and arranging that information according to their requirement, according to their need here. So management claims a comprehensively elaborated thinking to arrange as well as command the operation of the organization's resource and understanding that existed precisely relevant in intervals of economic critical movements. So all the things should be arranged in a proper manner. So the next year it can be called as science because organization lead to expert handling and monitoring that can achieve better adaptability to have a good planning for running and maintaining business growth. Management uses precise measurement, research, and planning, which makes scientific disciplines to gear up in getting faster response. See, in the science here, what happens? All the items are arranged, okay, zigzagly, but the management subject helps them to what things should be added and what should be removed and what should be deleted and what should be done addition. So all these will be done with the help of management to achieve the business goals. So here the science or scientists or the persons who are engaged in research, doing the science research, okay, they should do in a systematic manner. Okay, systematic, the word says that there is a management is involved. So if you do in a systematic manner the scientific work, then they will get a good and faster and a proper response within the stipulated time. So here the management is also called as science. Then management is art. See, art is nothing but here we can say that management behaves as an art related to fixed and definite structure, which lead to use of creativity, imagination, initiative, and invention in the overall sphere of occupation. In the overall sphere of occupation. See, a creative idea was born in your brain. That creative idea, you done a small imagination and you take a initiation and you are going to put on a paper, you call it as an invention. The overall sphere of the occupation here. Okay. Then here in management, see you observe the carefully this diagram. See, management is an art. Art in the sense not only drawing the paper in that diagram, but the thing is here to get these concepts in your brain. Okay. Here what you are going to do, you should think creatively, okay, which is not built way, which is not identify anyone. You will the first personality and the imagination will be done. That imagination is kept on a paper. So you are called as a first initiator. Okay. Then that initiator leads to invention. Then next over here, in management, creativity is required. Yes or no? Creativity is required or not in management? Yes, creativity is required.
Yes.
Yes, creativity is required. Why? Because when you have creativity, then immediately some complex problems also, some difficult problems also, it will be solved very easily. Why? Because here human being daily, every day, we look into the different problems. We face different problems every day. These problems sometimes it is not solved with the less time. So here the management help us to solve the problem in a creatively. The person who thinks it is possible to them to solve the problem within the given time of. Okay, then skills and the techniques describe the art of management has described here. So here in the management is art, we are saying that, and what are the skills and techniques are required, then we will see that skills. So for a manager, he will fight for resources from all other organizations with correct skills and methods. See, all organizations are following one formula, and the manager who is working in a ABCD company, okay, he also think in a manner, but the objective, see, the objective is same for all the organization, but the how they are doing the things, that is important. They are thinking a little bit different. So immediately they are going to achieve their objective Okay, with the if they apply correct skills and the correct methods, then manager should only design that gives great value. Manager only he takes that decision regarding the designing and that gives a great value. Why? Because the manager has such powers. Okay, then inventor should be rewarded. Yes or no? Inventor should be rewarded. The person who takes a lot of risk, a lot of pain, okay, in creating some innovative thoughts. For them, no, innovative thoughts, for them, what we have to do? We should be recognize their ideas. We should reward them. Why? Because reward makes a good motivation to them. Reward makes a good boost to them. Okay, for example, a teacher, see a professor or a lecturer who serves a good service to the nation in the form of teaching to the students. Okay, creating the today's children's in the form of a tomorrow's good citizen. For them, best teacher award is given by the state levels and the central level also. So reward will be recognized that their the service which they done is a properly they done, and this reward is the recognition for them. Okay, so inventor should be rewarded always. If we are not recognizing their ideas, we are not rewarding them, then here what happens? They never show interest to do these things. That is the reason only. See, nowadays scientists are there. So all facilities are created by the government for the scientists, to their children, to their family members. Okay, why? Because they are completely sacrificed their life for the sake of the country. So in advance, these things will be done. Not only scientists. See, you observe carefully. These are soldiers. Okay, whether it is a army or it is a air force or navy or CRPF or police constable, anyone. Okay, why? Because they are doing a valuable service. They are sacrificing their life to the society. For them, the government should identify and they should reward it. Okay, the next one, purchase apart from what is there and label it again. See, purchase apart from what is there and label it again. Okay, purchase again and label it again. So combine internal and external products in order to have more value. See, join together internal as well as external products. Okay, retain employees by being successful. See, retain. See, identify the employee services also. Sometimes what happens here, some companies every month they are paying 15,000, 20,000. That few employees working more than 15 years or 20 years, they go for strike also sometimes. Okay, to increase their salaries. Okay, so here it's a big task to the organization or company point of view to satisfy them. So immediately to overcome these type of problems or to retain that experienced, highly talented employee, what company should do means here every year there should be a 1% or 2% increment to them. Then here what happens if the increment is given to these persons, to these employee, immediately they will be retained in that organization or they will be retained in this company and they will stay in this company only. There is no thought of second company. There is no thought of or there is no thought of resigning this company and going to other company. Okay. So here retain employees by successful. Successful in the sense we need to identify their success stories. Every year or every month we need to conduct a small meeting. In that meeting, all the employees they should discuss what are the achievements are done by the employees. That achievements are identified and should be rewarded by the management, top management. Then only it is a highly motivated to them and they feel very much happy and they work with a cooperation, a good coordination. Okay, with a good cooperation and a good coordination, they will work. The next one, become powerful and challengeable in the market. See, when all these people work together with a common goal, by looking that company, the other company will feel that it is a powerful company and it's a good challenge in the task they are giving in the market. Okay, so here, see, employees become powerful and challengeable in the market. The next, management can be an art if they possess. See, management is called as an art. If they possess these following things, then it is an art. So logical reasoning with the step-by-step achievement of goals and purposes, clear and attractive development policies to attain goals, control of desired resources, logical design, organization, direction, as well as monitoring of activities and resources for a particular purpose, rewarding and boosting qualities in getting work done. Okay, it is seen that management is a mixture of both economic, cultural activities that aims to be applied everywhere. If the above combination get disturbed, then management will not function properly. See, economical, cultural activities, they should work together. If they are disturbed, then automatically we can say that the management is not functioning properly. For example, company CEO is there. Under the company CEO, different departments are there. In the different departments, different managers will be there. Okay. So all these managers, they should cooperate the company CEO. Under the control of all these managers, more than 1,000, 2,000 employees will be there. All the employees, they should cooperate and coordinate the manager. Okay, the directions which are given by the manager, that direction should be followed by these employees. Okay, to achieve the common goal. Then only they are going to succeed in the market. So, for example, see, uh, startups are there in Telangana, startups are there in other states also. So, to that startups, if all the government, like central and state government, if they support the young entrepreneurs, then immediately what happens here? They manage the things and they create some wonders. They create some wonders. See, we never imagine that electric vehicles will be there on the road. Okay. From long back, most of the youngsters, the engineering students, management students, and most of the IIMs, IITs, okay, most of the young and dynamic students, they are showing more interest. In addition to that, the gurus also, the highly talented gurus, the professors who are working in universities, lecturers, teachers, okay, what they are doing here simply they are creating a anxiety for them. Then immediately, if all the things support them, then automatically the basic object and the basic need will be satisfied by the student when the management principles, management functions, they follow in a proper manner. Okay, so here we have seen that management is a science and management is a art. Okay, so this management, say this is one of the important question. Those who want important question, please note down the question from today's topic. Explain the nature of management. See this one. Explain the nature of management. Explain the nature of management. Okay. What are the characteristics involved in management? Characteristics of management. Explain the management process in detail. Explain the management process in detail. Okay. The next one. Explain whether management as a science and an art. Explain the management as a science and an art in detail. Okay, so these are two important things you have to write. Okay, the next one. See, from these two topics, we are going to see the important multiple choice question. Management is a combination of Planning and organizing.
organizing.
Okay, planning, organizing, forecasting. Planning and organizing. Then management is a part of dash. 1 day life, 2 day life, 3 day life, everyday life.
Everyday.
Yes, every day. it will be
Everyday
there.
life.
Yes, yes, everyday life is there. So then next, all of you written the important questions.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm moving to the management functions. So till here we completed unit number 1. Okay. So in the next coming class also we'll see importance of management also. So I will start functions of management, that is unit number 2. Okay, management functions. Management can be called off as a social process. Already we have seen in the previous slides that management is a social process which is responsible for economic and accurate arrangements along with the rules of operation for a particular organization in fulfilling desired request. This is a dynamic way as it contains several constants and activities that are different in terms of operations that could be in the areas of marketing, finance, purchase. Instead of such activities are similar among each other as per their different levels of manager status. Okay, see, it's a dynamic. Functions are a dynamic. It has several activities. Okay, and these management functions always we will see in marketing, finance, and purchasing also. Okay, not only these management functions are involved in marketing, finance, and purchase, but in every activity, the management functions plays a vital role. If we adopt these management functions in our daily life also, we can see some wonders and we can create also some wonders. So instead, such activities are similar among each other. Okay, see, by looking they are similar. Similar means they are like little bit they are same. But here, each and every function has its different levels of manager status. So logically, it is easy to bifurcate the functions of management. Okay, while practically, such can place one above another in nature. Every function will shape into other and further it will affect the performance. Okay, so this is a diagram. This is the diagram. See the diagram here carefully. Planning, organizing, leading, controlling functions of management. Okay, so see one function is they are missing. Yes, yes, here it is there. Okay, in the diagram, one function is missed, that is staffing, but in theoretical concept, they have written here properly. So here planning, organizing, please note down. Those who want, please note down. First one is planning. The second is organizing. Then here staffing. Here not leading, directing, then controlling. Okay.
Control.
P O S P O S D C. D C. Planning, organizing, staffing, directing, and controlling. These are the functions of management. Okay, this is also one of the important questions. Please note down this question also. What are the functions? Or explain the management functions in detail. Okay, or explain the functions of management in detail. Your choice. Functions are only 5 functions are there: planning, organizing, staffing, directing, then controlling. POS, DC. POS, DC. POS means what? What is POS?
Planning, organizing,
Organizing, staffing.
Directing.
Yes, planning,
organizing,
staffing.
staffing.
Right. POS means another name of POS is point of sale. Point of sale కూడా అనొచ్చు మనం. Okay,
Okay, sir.
point of sale కూడా
Okay,
అనొచ్చు మనం. For example, we have nowadays phone pay, Google Pay. Point of sale కూడా అనొచ్చు.
Point of
Okay,
sale.
మీరు
Yes, sir.
POS గుర్తుపెట్టుకుంటే planning, organizing, staffing. Then DC means directing and
Directing and
controlling.
controlling. Yes.
These important question will come for essay type. Essay type లో వచ్చే ఛాన్స్ మీకు ఉంటుంది. సో అక్కడ ఇంపార్టెంట్ రాసుకొని రాసుకోండి. essay type లో వస్తుంది మీకు. What are the functions of management? Essay type of solution. Explain the functions of management in detail. So first one is planning. Planning is foremost feature of management which behaves with a plan for a future course of action and decides for the most correct course of action in getting fixed goals. In getting fixed goals. Okay. So you see, planning is nothing but thinking in advance, thinking before doing. Okay, what to do, why to do, how to do. If you plan and if you follow this plan, then immediately you are going to see the result that you are going to achieve. Okay, before you are going to start the plan, first of all, you have to decide the goal. Decide the goal means why you are going to do this. In return, what you are expecting from these things. Yes or no? See, for example, you all are joined this BCom course. Why you joined this BCom course, all of you? Yes, friends. ఎందుకు జాయిన్ అయ్యారు ఈ కోర్స్ చెప్పండి మీరు బీకామ్
సర్టిఫికేట్ కోసం.
ఓకే సమ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ దే జాయిన్ ఫర్ ది సేక్ ఆఫ్ సర్టిఫికేట్స్ వాట్ అబౌట్ అదర్స్ వై జాయిన్ దిస్ yes
BOM business.
Business and commerce.
okay see some students are giving some different answers so basically not only joining the course or doing any activity ఏదైనా పని చేసే క్రమంలో ఆ పని ఎందుకు చేస్తామో ఫస్ట్ మనకు తెలియాలి ఓకే ఆ పని చేస్తే మీకు రిటర్న్ లో ఏం వస్తుందో మనకు తెలియాలి అండ్ రిటర్న్ వాట్ యు ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు గెట్ వాట్ యు ఆర్ ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ దెమ్ ఓకే వాట్ యు ఆర్ ఎక్స్పెక్టింగ్ ఫ్రమ్ దెమ్ యు హావ్ టు సీ సో దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ ఓన్లీ ప్లానింగ్ ఈస్ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఫర్ us. Okay, planning is required for us. So planning plays an important role for the future course of action. For the future course of action here. So according to Kuhn's, planning is the advanced preparation of action to be taken related to any work. To be taken related to any work. ఏదైనా పని చేయాలంటే ఆ యాక్షన్ ముందే మనం ప్రిపేర్ చేసుకొని రెడీగా ఉంటాం వి ఆర్ రెడీ విత్ weapons. Weapons means here, for example, there is a war between two countries. Okay, all the weapons we should possess. Then only we are going to succeed in that war. Same manner here. Suppose you now today you are listening the classes. After 1 week or 2 weeks, there is a examination is there. That the timetable is announcements. For example, I am saying not exactly. So here what happens? You are going to plan. Or the center is the examination center is it is too far away from your native place. It is 100 or 200 kilometers. Then to reach that center also, you require a perfect planning. Why? Because that is a complete traffic area. Okay. To what you have to do? You have to reach your center. These are the obstacles. So planning is nothing but here advanced preparation of action, thinking in advance, thinking before doing, and this will link from starting of a phase to the implementation of phase. See, not only writing on a paper, but also implementation is also one of the important. కొందరు అనుకుంటారు ఏమంటే ఇప్పుడు 2023 జనవరి 1 కాగానే డిసెంబర్ 31 రోజు ఇంట్లో కూర్చొని ఈ సంవత్సరం ఏం చేసినారన్న ఆయన ప్లానింగ్ నేనేం సక్సెస్ అయితే బాగా ఆలోచించి ఓకే టుమారో ఇస్ జనవరి 1 ఓకే ఈ ఇయర్ లో మనం ఏదో మెరేకల్ జరగాలని చెప్పేసి మనం ఏం చేస్తాం సింప్లీ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు చాక్ అవుట్ ఆన్ ఏ పేపర్ start implementation is important. If you implement your plan, then you are going to succeed and you are going to achieve your goal, the basic goal. So it is a future direction to be taken which could be worked in problem solving exercises and decision making. It is studied that planning shows a related course of action to meet the required goals which involves straight and clear thinking about ways and means for doing fixed goals. Planning serves as a correct usage among human as well as non-human resource also. So, see, planning is one of the basic and important function. Without planning, don't do anything. Why? Because if you plan properly, okay, then only you are going to achieve your target with a minimum efforts only. Okay, so to achieve the long-term goals also required more effort. Okay, to achieve that effort also you need to divide or you need to diversify the long-term goal into a, you have to split it or you have to cut pieces into a small term goals also. So everyday plan from morning to evening, what you have to do today. And in the evening, go for a small discussion. What plan we done in the morning and what is the execution method and what is the progress that you think in the night. Again, the next day plan. In this way, planning help a lot. Then not only planning here, the next one is organizing. Organizing also one of the important function of management. Organizing is related to involvement of physical, financial, human resources, as well as the development of productive relationship, which appears amongst themselves for obtaining organizational criteria. Okay, see here, organizing is related to involvement of physical involvement. Physical work will be there sometimes. Financial, see, finance also playing a vital role to while we are organizing the thing. Then human resources. Okay, the things are organized. Okay, here the involvement of human resources one of the important factor, as well as for the development of a productive relationship, which appears among themselves for obtaining the organization criteria. Organization criteria is nothing but organization goal. To achieve the organization goals, a proper organizing skills should be required for a employee. Okay, and here Henry Fayol relates organization has. See, Henry Fayol is a management guru. We can say that he says that organization has arranging a business which will give everything required for working and functioning. Practically, organizing a basic needs, organizing a business needs, findings and showing human and non-human constants for organization arrangement. The process of organizing includes exploring activities. See, we first of all, you have to explore the activities, classifying activity group. Classify means dividing the types of activity groups are how many are there. You have to identify that types of groups and types of activity, and it should be divided among them. Divide among them means without as a declaring the responsibility, declaration of responsibilities, then delegation delegation of not here delegation authority, delegation of authority and responsibility. So you have to delegate their authority. What are the powers are there with them, and what power act what, and even though you have the powers and you should feel responsible. Okay, that's why delegation of authority and responsibility is the one of the important factor in organizing. Then functioning with authority and coordination. See, authority and coordination function, they should work side by side. Then only it is very easy to organize people. Okay. Why? Because see, authority is nothing but it's a power. Authority means power. When the power is there in your hand, if you coordinate your power with the employee, this we call as a subordinates, then immediately the function is run in a proper manner. Okay. So this is called as organizing. So exploring activity, the plan is checked out, exploring activity, the plan is classified into groups, declaration of responsibility to achieve that plan. Okay, then delegation of authority and responsibility of regarding that plan. So all these things are done with the help of organizing. Okay, then next one, staffing. Staffing is nothing but it involves association of manpower to support an organization function. Staffing is nothing but staff means the employees. Okay, whether it is a teaching staff or non-teaching staff, but here it's an association of manpower to support an organization function. Why? Because without manpower, you can't achieve the target. Why? Because the manpower is employees, the personnel. Already yesterday we have seen that personnel, they are called as staffing. With the advent of new technologies and spreading of business revenues, staffing play an important role in catering services rendered by organization. So the idea of staffing is assign right job for right people. See, important thing here, you listen carefully. New technologies are coming every day, spreading a business avenues. See, we can't thought that in front of our house there is a business unit is established. Okay, in the previous people thought that no business will there in this area, but finally in future we are going to we have seen that avenue was started, the business avenue, and here staffing means the employee, the manpower play an important role in catering service. Catering service means not serving food. Catering service means here helping them, coordinating them in the activity. Okay, rendered by the organization. What a task is given by the organization, all the employees means all staff members, they are coordinated and cooperated to achieve the organizational goals. Okay, then next, the idea of staffing is assign a right job to the right person. ఓకే, ఎవరు ఏ పని చేస్తారో ఆ పని వాళ్ళకి అప్పచెప్పాలి, అప్పుడే ఆ పని సక్సెస్ అవుతుంది. రైట్ జాబ్ టు ద రైట్ పర్సన్ మీన్స్ దట్ రైట్ పర్సన్ ఈజ్ హైలీ qualified and highly talented. Okay, that person we need to identify and simply we have to assign the job to them. Then Coons and O'Donnell. See, multiple choice with those. Coons and O'Donnell explained staffing as manpower involvement in an organization as per desired selection staffing. Okay, desired selection staffing. So Coons and O'Donnell explain staffing as manpower involvement in an organization as per desired selection. So it involves here recruitment after planning, process related to recruitment selection along with placement. There are activities related to training and development. The basic remuneration to be offered, then appraisals. See, in staffing here, if this staffing function is properly running, then immediately it involves the following different activities. They are recruitment after planning. See, we are going to plan that we need 100 employees or 500 employees. What we are going to do? We are going to issue a notification. Simply we start doing recruitment. Recruitment is joining the new employees into the organization. Then after recruitment, see, applications will be called and that recruitment process will be done. Process related to recruitment, selection along with the placements. Why? Because not only recruitment. See, now in corporate colleges, see at the end of the semester, most of the students they are placed into the different corporate sectors. For example, NIT Warangal is there and NIT in Andhra Pradesh is there. The person who joined in NIT Warangal or NITs, okay, not only Warangal, NITs, the person who completes their BTech, Bachelor of Technology, in the 4th year only, different corporate companies are coming the campus drive. Campus drive is nothing but campus recruitment. Okay, the highest pay for them is 88 lakhs per year. 88 lakhs per year means you can imagine every month how much they are paying. More than 7,000. Sorry, not 7 lakhs. 7 lakhs amount of money will be paid to them every month, not year. Every month, more than 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs. Between the 5 to 10 lakhs, the amount is paid to them. Why? Because such training will be given to them at the time of placing the job. Okay, then activities related to training and development. So after a recruitment process is done, in which job they are placing, it is known to the company point of view, then immediately the basic training will be given for their development. After that, before they are placing them into the job, what is their basic remuneration to be offered? It will be announced to them. Then if they perform their job properly, if they basic details are filled by them, satisfied by them, immediately there is a performance appraisal will be there by the staffing function. Then promotions and transfers here. See, appraisal, then promotions and transfer. Promotions and transfer means if you are working with a dedication, then within a short period of time, you will be promoted to the higher designation with a high salary. If you commit any mistakes, okay, if you commit any mistakes, then immediately some people they are given promotion and transfer. Some people they will be transferred only to the far areas. Why? Because they are creating some nuisance here. The next one. Next one is the directing Directing means giving direction here. This is the sector of managerial function which allows organizational methods to work effectively and efficiently in obtaining organizational challenges. This is an interpersonal concern of a management that influences, guides, supervise, and motivate and subordinates for obtaining organizational parameters. The direction has following elements. So supervision, motivation, leadership, communication. So direction is nothing but here it's a clear sector that managerial function which allows organizational methods to work correctly. See, always organizations to work accurately, correctly, and efficiently to obtain organizational challenges. And this is a interpersonal concern. Interpersonal means there's an interlink between the personalities, different human beings. Okay, in here, directing function always guides, supervises, and motivate and subordinates for operating. Organizational parameter. Organizational parameter means organizational functions. So here, some elements are there in directing function. They are elements are the first one is supervision. Supervision is nothing but inspecting the work of subordinate with the help of supervisor, the help of superior. Supervision is nothing but always checking how the work is going on. There is a small inspection also. Okay, whether all the employees are present in the organization every day, and at what time they are coming, at what time they are leaving. Okay, the time of work, how they are working. Okay, a small inspection will be there. Okay, we thought as a supervision with the help of the supervisors. Then motivation. This involves the work of a superior to inspire, stimulate, and encourage with the passion to work. Sometimes what happens here, every day giving direction to the employees. They are busy with the work. But on a certain time, their work, okay, it will be this decreased. The capacity will be decreased. Why? Because they have no what we call there is no motivation and there is no encouragement from the top management. Then immediately the motivation function plays a very important role in the capacity of direction function. So this involves the work of superior to inspire. Work of superior. See, some people they will every day they will order to their employee this work they do that's all. There is no smile on their face. A small smile creates a good energy to the employee, the subordinates. Immediately, what is their intention? Okay, in getting that profit, more than work will be done by them. Okay, so here motivation is one of the important things. So it is already 11:30. So the next one is leadership. Okay, leadership. Leadership, it is a capability which shows the guidance given by managers to his subordinate to work in certain direction here. Okay, leadership means in every team there should be a leader. That leader should guide them in a proper manner. Okay, to achieve the goal. The next one is communication. Communication involves nothing but this sharing and communicating and passing of related information from one person to another person. This serves as a bridge of understanding. Okay, communication is a tool of bridging. Okay, it is not a building block. Okay, it is not a building block. It's a work as a bridge between the employees and the subordinates, and it will guide them in communicating and sharing the information, sharing important information. Okay, so here the last function is there, that is controlling. Okay, again tomorrow we will discuss this one. So at this we'll end the chapter, this unit number 2. So see, two important things match the as the following there. A dash is a future course of action. Plan, controlling, decision, supervision. Yes, from your side answer.
Plans.
Plan. Okay, good. Dash may be defined as a process by which a manager guides and influences the work of subordinate in desired direction. Leadership, supervision, planning, controlling. Yes. Sir, Vinandi, dash may be defined as a process by which a manager guides and influences the work of subordinates in desired direction.
Supervision.
Supervision, yes, good. Supervision is a right answer. Okay, so with this we will conclude today's yes. So today we completed the functions of management. Only the controlling function is there. Tomorrow we will discuss. Then tomorrow we'll see the importance of management also. Okay, right. So all of you, thank you very much. Be patient for listening the class.
Thank you, sir.
Tomorrow same time we have the
Thank you,
class.
sir.
Okay, right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
What's it?